Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This video tutorial is for students who are in Geometry Goal 3. We just cleared the halfway point by finishing Ms. Dubois' favorite section of topics, and now we've got to slum it through the rest of it. So, side and angle relationships. We want to get used to what some of the things are that are being covered, but more specifically, now that we know all the nitty-gritty details of the triangles, we want to be able to use that to our advantage in slightly more complicated diagrams. And we'll use this as a good example. We are trying to find the value of x, and we have a couple of ways to look through this, but the big thing here is that we have a, let's see here, right angle, 70, 73, okay. Because this is isosceles, if these are the congruent sides, your base angles are going to be the same, 73 and 73. All angles in a triangle add up to what again? Yeah, 180. So 73 plus 73 plus something equals 180. So 146 plus something equals 180 minus 146 minus 146. This angle right here is going to be 34. Okay, that's nice, but how does that help us? Oh yeah, it's a 90-degree angle. So something plus 34 equals 90. Okay, minus 34 minus 34. This something is going to be 60, 56. Okay, how does that help? But oh yeah, all things, there we go. Since this is an isosceles triangle, isosceles means your base angles are the same. So that means 56 plus your two x's are going to get us 180 degrees. So minus 56 minus 56, 2x equals what? 124. And now divide by 2, x equals 62 degrees. So what's happening now, some kids find this hard, but it's correct. You're kind of using a lot of topics at once, using a lot of topics at once. So you have to kind of be able to draw from a lot of different things and synthesize what you're doing. For example, if we know that this is a right angle, that means that's 90 degrees. If this is 20, because isosceles, this is going to be 20. And now we have this big angle plus the others equals 180. So 90 plus 20 plus x plus 20 equals 180. So lock those all up. That's 130 plus x equals 180 minus 130 minus 130, x equals 50 degrees. And that's how you're getting your numbers. So you're kind of using a lot of different skills at once. Next up, we went from one that's, I'll put it at a medium, debatably hard, but more of a medium. And now let's take something that's easy. Triangle inequality to determine the side lengths form a triangle. What you're doing is you're taking your two smallest numbers. What you're doing is you have to add them up, and it has to be greater than your third number. So 3 plus 3 is 6. Is 6 greater than 14? No, so this can't be a triangle. Let's see here, what are my smallest ones here? 11 and 10, that's 21. Is that greater than 18? Yes, that means it can be a triangle. What are my smallest ones here? 17 and 8, so that's going to be 25, 26.2. Is 26.2 bigger than 25.6? Yes. What are my smallest? 8 and 14, that's 22. Is 22 bigger than 18? Yes. And that's all you're doing. Over here, 3 and 12 is 15. Is 15 bigger than 16? No, so it can't be a triangle. 9 and 15 is 24. Is 24 bigger than 21? Yes. What are my smallest? 6 and 5, that's 11. That is 12.4. Is 12.4 bigger than 12.9? No. 6 and 7 is 13. Is 13 bigger than 8? Yes. And honestly, that's all you're doing. So that one's a pretty easy topic to burn through. Next up, the side lengths of a triangle are 18, 9, and x. Determine all possible values. Now here's the trick. Here's the giveaway. You're writing it as an inequality. So you're using your knowledge from up here to apply it down here. So x has to be greater than the other two sides. So 18 plus 19. So x has to be greater than 27, and that's going to be your answer. Again, it is going to be x is greater than 11 plus 14. And what is 11 plus 14? 25. And that's all you're doing. They word it a little weird. I can acknowledge that before you start screaming at me in the comments, but what you're doing is pretty simple. Now we're going to take it down again. So in order the angle measures, you're looking at the angle measures from least to greatest. Okay, here's the thing. You have a certain amount of, what's the word I'm looking for? Correspondence. So for example, this is the smallest side, so that's the smallest angle. This is the biggest side, so that's the biggest angle. So the measure of angle E is less than the measure of angle 10 is F is less than the measure of angle D. That's what they're looking to make you do. So you're always kind of looking across. So 5, which is my smallest number, that corresponds to angle E. So the measure of angle E is less than the measure of angle what? 7, so go across. Angle G is less than the measure of angle F. So again, the wording is a little bit awkward, but what you're doing is pretty straightforward. Next up, these ones I was not a fan of when I was doing this over the summer a couple years ago. So let's see here. Order the side lengths. A, B, B, D, A, C, B, C, D, C from least to greatest. Okay, so you have everything you need. So smallest is going to be 46. So DC is less than, what's next? 46, 50. So it's going to be BC is less than 59. So it's going to be AC is less than 59, and then 86. Oh, that's why I hate these. Hang on a second. Yeah, and here's the part where Ms. Dubois kicks herself because she forgot a step. All right, back to start. So first thing is first, do we have all of the angle measures here? No, and that's where Ms. Dubois faux pas. So let's see here, 50 plus 59 plus something equals 180. So x plus 109 equals 180 minus 109 minus 109. This is going to be 79 degrees. Okay, that's a little bit more sense. Then it is x plus 46 plus 86 equals 180. So x plus 121, 32 equals 180. Minus 132, minus 132. And this is going to be 48 degrees. 48 degrees. Now we have everything we need. Okay, so our smallest number is still the 46. So DC is going to be less than. So 46 is taken care of. So DC is done. Next is going to be 48, which is going to be BD. So 48 is done, which means BD is done. Next is 50. So that is going to be BC. So 50 is done. So this is now done. Then 59 is going to be AC, so that side is done, and that's done. And then what's bigger, 79 or 86? 79, so it's going to be AB, and then that's everything. That's how you're going through this. Okay, so next up we have EF, FH, EG, EH, and EH and HG. Okay, we got to find our angles again. So let's see here. Let's do that smaller angle. So that's going to be x plus 31 plus 15 plus 84 equals 180. So x plus 31 and 15 is 46. 46, 56, 130. So this is 50 degrees. 15 is 65. What is 180 minus 65? 120, 115. And then this is going to be 180 minus 115, which is 65, I think. Okay, so now we're all ready. What's our smallest angle measure? The 15. So what's our smallest side? Is going to be HE. Okay, so that side's been taken care of. After 15 is 31. 31 goes across to FH, so that side's been taken care of. And again, the labeling everything, I'm crossing off the sides as I go. After 31 is going to be 50, which is HG. So 50 is taken care of because we took the care of the side across from it. Then what's bigger? 65, which is FE. So that side's taken care of. And then 84 we already did because that side's been taken care of. So all that's left is EG. Is left is EG. And that's how this is done. So Ms. Dubois stumbled at the end there and embarrassed herself, but that is everything you need to know for Family 4. Next up, we're going to talk about all of this with the coordinate plane. As always, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one.